Welcome back, friends and scoundrels. I'm Brand,
And I'm Lynn.
and today we are continuing our Fun World franchise series with the new franchise series, um, the Organism at Station 2891. Um, so this is a little intimidating for me because it seems like there's a lot going on, and I've already done 3 killers, but they're just 3 straight up killers. So we'll see how this goes and if I can handle it. Um, There's a lot of special rules, so check the timestamp if you want to skip through all the boring stuff. With that, skip the boring stuff and get to the.
You're an idiot.
Kate Carpenter absolutely loved science. From a very young age, she had dreamed of walking alongside dinosaurs, traveling on a spaceship to planets unknown, or joining a deep sea exploration to find creatures never seen by human eyes. Her dreams never faltered, and after she graduated with honors from a major university, she began her career as a biologist. Kate loved fieldwork and was always jumping at the chance to get out there and see, or rather research, the world. She had no idea how much that love would put her life at risk, and in ways she could never imagine. The shot rang out in the tool shed behind Kate as she traversed the snow-covered ground. It was nothing less than he deserved, she thought. The light was fading, and Kate looked across the grounds towards the commander's hut. She was not alone out here. Her instincts told her to go see who else was out here, since the snowfall and heavy coats made it impossible to tell. Not to mention, it could be dangerous, and she had no idea who she could trust. And then, it was certainly no accident. The fire alarm went off. All right, and here we are, all set up per usual. Um, Now for the super most funnest part, all the special rules, and I forgot which way I wanted to go. We'll start with the location because that's what I already had. Um, so we're playing at Station 2891. Makes sense. Matches with the monster. Special setup. Set up the game as normal with the following differences. Place the helicopter card near the board. Did that up here. Place the helicopter token in the safe space on the board. Check. Place the ski dozer token in any outdoor space that is adjacent to a search space. Check. Except I'm not using the tokens, I'm using the things that I still haven't painted yet.
Laziness.
It is. Before setting up the item decks, find the two-way radio and place it in your inventory. Check. Special rules. There's going to be, after playing this last time and trying to be on top of it and read the rules, I got into some FAQ stuff, and there are some changes. We didn't do some things quite right, and I will try to avoid ranting about that.
And try
At least here. Yeah. Main building. All indoor spaces. You got the map up.
Yes.
All indoor spaces, not including the commander's hut or tool shed. Outdoor spaces. All spaces not in the main building, including the commander's hut and the tool shed. However, the commander's hut, which is over here, and the tool shed are still considered indoors, which is one of the differences. And hallway spaces, the long spaces in the main building. There. Use associated victim holding boards from the core box for these spaces. Those are down below. Probably can't see them.
You can see the tops of them. Push those people up closer to their symbol. There you go.
There. Now you know I'm not cheating. How to save victims. The helicopter will have to travel to the Arctic airport in order to save victims. When the helicopter token is on the save space, you may freely move it and up to 3 victims that are within it into the Arctic Station 2891 space of the helicopter card. Once the helicopter has victims on board, it cannot return to the Station 2891 until it has first dropped off victims at the Arctic airport. Victims on the helicopter card cannot be targeted or killed. The helicopter icon means the helicopter may move 1 space on the helicopter card. The new Fly Faster action card is the main way to move the helicopter, but some terror cards will allow you to move it as well. To save victims, the helicopter must reach the Arctic airport. If the helicopter reaches the airport outside of the action phase, apply the effects from saving the victims at the beginning of your next action phase. After the victims have been saved, you may begin moving the helicopter back to Arctic Station 2891, landing freely. Frostbite, which is another area where there were corrections noted. The frostbite icon means you, each victim, and each enemy in an outdoor space gain a frostbite token or lose one health if they're already gain a frostbite token or lose one health if they already have frostbite. During each upkeep phase, discard all frostbite tokens for anyone outdoors. And there's better clarification, I suppose, is a better way to put it, that you only gain frostbite through terror cards or event cards. You don't get it during the upkeep phases, which is something that was noted, or where they noticed.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of those things.
For the organism, special setup. Set up the game board as normal, with the following change when playing the organism. When placing victims, randomly place the red from the Final Girl core box, black and gray killer meeples one at a time, in place of 3 yellow victim meeples. These are considered exposed victims. Done that already. Choosing things that kind of thematic, suppose. Nothing is placed on the killer space during setup, as the killers are hidden among the victims. Exception if playing at a location other than the Arctic Station, but the lab token where the killer space is on the setup card. This is a location of the lab, which I suppose is this, and don't really need it, so I'll toss it up there. Place a test kit item card face up above each of the item decks. Most location boards only need 3. That's done. You definitely can't see that.
But it's there, I promise.
But they're there. Shuffle the 3 test result cards and form a face down test result deck. I've done that here. Well, I put them here. Lynn shuffled them. Shuffle and place the exposed victim cards face down in the 3 spaces on the killer board. Lynn shuffled, I placed. Special rules. To win, you must test the exposed victims to find out which ones have been assimilated and destroy all mutated organisms. There will always be at least one, but there could be as many as 3 mutated organisms. Exposed victims are considered victims with the following exceptions. They may never be targeted or killed by a mutated organism. They may not be saved. They may not be replaced with special victim meeples. They always panic during the panic phase, even if no victims were killed. Gonna have to try to remember that. If killed by a game effect like a location terror card, event, or other effect, immediately draw a test result card and apply the effects. See below. Acquiring test kits. When taking an item as a result of a search action card, you may also take a test kit item if one is available at that location. Performing a test on an exposed victim. You can use a test kit or the lab location to test an exposed victim when you are in their space. This is a free action and does not cost time. Either discard the test kit or simply bring them to the lab and then draw a test results card. The card will tell you if the exposed victim is safe or assimilated. If the exposed victim is safe, remove the test results card from the game. Then replace the meeple with a normal yellow victim meeple. If this test was initiated due to an exposed victim being killed, remove it from the board and increase bloodlust since it was a normal victim and they are truly dead. If the victim is assimilated, reveal the rightmost card of the killer board and replace it with the matching mutated organism card. This is now a mutated organism. Place the token matching the meeple above the card. Set up the health and the final health token as you normally would, then immediately apply all of the bloodlust effects on the card from the lowest level of the bloodlust through the current level of bloodlust. Important. Shuffle the simulated test results card back into the test results deck. It is possible the remaining exposed victims have also been assimilated. Whew. Mutated organisms are considered killers, not minions. They take their killer action, and any terror card killer actions as normal. If multiple mutated organisms are in play, resolve their actions one at a time, starting with the leftmost mutated organism as they appear on the killer board. If the finale has been triggered, the mutated organisms will have additional killer action effects as denoted by the F circle thing icon, and will perform them directly after the normal killer actions. Before the finale is triggered, they only perform the killer action, followed by resolving a terror card as usual. Mutated organism death and final health tokens. When one of the mutated organisms loses its final health and there is still at least one other mutated organism on the board, Lay it on its side and finish the current phase before checking the mutated organism's final health token. If the token is black or it was white, final health token, the mutated organism is dead and should be removed from the board. If it has health, replenish its health per the normal rules, and that mutated organism is still alive. Although each mutated organism has its own final health token, you only get the extra horror die bonus once, regardless of how many mutated organisms are down or to their final health. I'm not going to go through the examples. All right. And finally, the scenario special stuff. Not quite as bad. Final girl Kate, check. Set up, quit in time, check. Double check because everything's already done. Items, set up the item deck as normal, but place the old revolver as the face-up card on the tool shed item deck.
Revolver?
The old revolver. Don't you know what an old revolver is? Place the old revolver as the face-up deck on the tool shed item deck. Events, set up the event deck as normal, but starting event is someone pulled the fire alarm. Done. Station 2891 terror cards, there are 4. It's not safe in here. The generator is out. They just left. And we can't stay here. Organism terror cards, 6. It just absorbed them. Have you seen how disgusting it is? It could be anyone, anywhere, or anyone. It senses we are vulnerable. It must be you! Someone is destroying the tests.
Oh dear.
Finale, reductive assimilation, check. Special rules, increase bloodlust by 1 at the start of the game. Done. Well, that was all fun and dandy. Shall we start playing?
Finally?
Finally. I don't think that's what they meant by fun, girl. So we need to start with our event. Someone pulled the fire alarm. You and all victims in the main building panic. You may spend 2 time to keep yourself from panicking. Discard. So I'm just gonna flip that over. We tried recording this already again. So this is our 3rd time. So I'm already there to keep myself from panicking. We're gonna start here with the gray person and just kind of rotate our way around.
Remembering the people in the hallways.
Yes. 4. Nothing. 6. 6. We'll leave you there for now. 4. Stupid. 4 in the hallway. 3. Into the kitchen. 2. Into this random room. Alright, now these people go here. To the rec room. 3. Nothing. 1. Nothing. We will. Oh, we gotta do the other hall. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So ran into the other hall. Packed into there. 4. Into the lab. Okay. 1 through 2. 2. Just pushing each other around, aren't they? And 1.
Yeah, they're scared. Fight for your life.
Right.
Imagine there's a lot of get out of my way and shoving and maybe some scrambling.
Maybe. Seems likely. It's what I would do. I just wanted to verify if I had to do anything. So this person ran to the helicopter. Just got straight on it. Alright, now let's try to figure out what's going on.
Is that where your horror starts at, or is that in the wrong place from the 2 places?
Oh, shoot. Yep.
There we go.
Okay. I knew it was too good to be true. This time, down a horror. And let's try to do a lot. That's a lot. There's 1, over to the tool shed. And we're going to take a circ. Oh, I'm ending my turn. I've jumped ahead into planning. Purchase for 2. And so, planning phase, I'm all done with that. Killer phase, nobody's available yet, so we just go straight to the terror deck. Cool. Generator is out. Do not remove any frostbite tokens during the next upkeep phase. Not an issue. 2 event cards, and we'll come back to that. So, first one. Don't worry, we're here to help. If the helicopter has any victims on board, discard this and draw a new event. Otherwise, place the helicopter on the landing pod. If it has victims on it, right? Yeah. Okay. Pair up. Everyone stay together. No one should be alone. Remove all of the victims that are alone in a space from the board and place them 2 at a time in the following locations until more are left. Until none are left. All right, so all the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
All right. Here, you want to randomize me?
I guess. This isn't really my job.
It is. You're my assistant.
All right.
I need to. In the kitchen.
All the single ladies in the kitchen.
Radio room. Rec room. Is that it?
That's it. You want to fix those guys on the moon space and get them up in single file next to the moon?
Oh, I guess. There's 3 of them. So oh, hey. I should have continued reading that. If there are any odd number of victims, add 1 new victim before placing the final 2. So I guess we'll put you in the hallway. Okay.
I guess.
Discard. Then, hidden weapons cache. Shuffle the armory tokens and place 1 face down in each of the 4 outdoor spaces, excluding the exit space. If you move into one of these spaces, reveal the token. If the token has an X, discard it with no effect. If the token has a gun, this is the armory. The space can now be searched. Take all the weapon cards from the unused item cards and shuffle them to create an armory item deck. Do not reveal the top card. Alrighty. Trying to accidentally cheat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now that all that's resolved, nobody out here, so we don't have to worry about that. And I am indoors, so I don't take frostbite, and nobody's out here with me. And then, I guess we move the helicopter. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was eventful. Fun unavoidable. Panic phase. So we'll start with gray again and move them all about. 1. Oh, good. 1. It's all right. Get those out. And 4.
Crowded hallway.
It is a crowded hallway. But I mean, when things are going haywire, you just all congregate in the hall to figure out what the plan is, right? All right. Panic phase, upkeep phase, nothing to do there. Back to me. Back to you, Tim. So I'm going to do a search. I'm in a tool shed, right?
You are in the tool shed.
So it's old revolver. And a test kit. And I think that's all I'm going to do this round. So I'm going to take back all my other zero cost cards. And I'm going to take Sprint. And the other search. And then my 2 close call cards. So that's it. Killer phase, tarot card. It just absorbed them. If there is no mutated organism in play, panic all exposed victims and upward.
Starting with gray again.
Yep. 3, 6. Okay. Left 6. Into the hall. And 4. Back into the kitchen.
So insensitive. Man, am I?
And then nobody to attack anybody. If the victim was killed, the mutated organism recovers health. Nothing.
Ooh.
This one's super exciting. Although the Carpenter version of the movie is a little bit of a slow burn.
Yeah.
Moderate burn. Not really slow, but it is moderate. All right, back to the top. Do I want to search again, or do I want to move? Think.
No, or go make your way to the hallway and start getting those people out.
Oh, I should have took that. Fly faster.
Should have. What were you thinking?
I forgot about it. All right, so let's do a sprint. Or should I try to focus a little bit first?
Well, that's your call. I've already told you to. I'm not going to be responsible for this whole game for you.
Well, I don't have anybody to chat to on the interwebs right now, so you're good.
Lucky me, I guess.
Yeah, I'm spent close call.
Sorry. I just always laugh.
I deserve that. I deserve that. All right, so move up to 2 spaces and then lose a time. So move here. The thing isn't a thing. Ah, we found it. I found the weapons cache.
What does that do?
It's an extra place to search, which means now have to make a 4th item deck. So that's where all the weapons are now.
In the weapons cache?
Yeah.
So you have to pick all the weapons out of the other decks?
Yep.
Well, at least now you know where all the weapons are.
It's true. So should I leave the other 2 face up like they were?
The ones that were on top originally?
Well, yeah, those faces.
Yeah, I think so. Because you haven't revealed them yet?
No, I mean, I'd reshuffle everything, so
I don't know.
I'm going to go with yes. So that was 2 spaces. Let's do a focus. Put 2 cards, taking 1 thing. Oh shoot, I forgot to lose my time. So 4 down. I think I'm going to stop there. So I'm going to take the fly faster. And then I'm going to cause a distraction. Oh gosh. So, planning phase done. Killer phase. No actions. It senses we are vulnerable. There's no mutated organism in play. Panic each victim in or adjacent to a search space.
Looks like none.
Yep. And then nothing to do.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think either you're playing this one wrong or this one is extremely boring.
I mean, they're considered victims, so a victim can't do anything.
Right? And you don't know which one's the organism, so what would you even have them do?
Right.
Right. Glad we've agreed.
And in the movie, they don't attack anybody until
You're back.
they're exposed. All right, so finish that. Panic time.
Panic time. Starting with gray.
Yep. 6. Okay. Red. 5. Back into the hall. There's only one place for him to go.
He could leave the hallway to
2,
different
3,
direction.
4, 5. He's going back into the room. I mean, at least there's something to do during the panic phase instead of constantly skipping it.
I suppose.
All right. And nothing to keep up. Top of the ramp. We're going to cause a distraction, I think.
I think you're gonna think.
Don't be mean to me.
Are you discarding?
Yeah, I'm just going to give up my close call. No. I'm going to try to make it worth it. Something, I guess. I got one time back at least. And then 1, 2. Sure. Let's do a focus. Let me give up my welcome search. Fix this. And oops. Corrupt the card. One more down. That's what I really want. Lost another time though. But now I'm up to 3 dice.
Which is good. You're
Except for that very first roll that didn't count. All right. Fly faster. Fly, you fools.
You shall.
Oh, that's 1. Yeah, let's go ahead and start moving. Never fails. Into the hallway. All right, so on into the planning phase. See here, take my 0 costs, take a close call. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe I take this.
Right.
Just all over the dang place. Killer phase. Terror card. Could be anywhere or anyone. If there are no exposed victims in play, discard this card, draw the next terror card. Almost said, oh, we got that one again. They just left. If there are no victims in play, discard this card and draw another terror card. Otherwise, remove one normal victim from the game, choosing one in an outdoor space available, then Bloodlust. Okay. Got 4 locations. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, Easy enough. Oh, no, they go in the dead spot. They're deaded.
They're dead.
I mean, at the very least, this game may be going not so quickly right now, but when we get through the terror deck, I believe everybody just automatically wakes up. They've incubated enough. Oh, and the helicopter moves. So that is a save. I am going to move one space. I'm going to take my move one space thing. And come into the lab. And then panic. Starting with gray. 6. That's the most thing that's worked out for me so far.
Right?
Black.
Now you're the weirdo.
2. Nowhere. Red is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going into this bed.
A little tired, all the in and out.
Must be. That's a lot of in and out.
Where's she get?
It does. All right. And hey, while you're here, Professor Gray, would you mind if I did a little test on you? Sure, why not? Safe. Place the exposed victim with the normal victim and remove this card from the game. Just sit up there, I guess. Don't take from another space. All right. So that uses to move the victim one space, cost of time. I think I am going to. I'm going to hold on. I think that's all I'm going to do this time. And I am going to take a guard for 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Take fly faster. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, let's back up a little bit. I'm going to do a short rest in my focus for 2 extra time. Now I'm going to take the guard. Then take fly faster. 5, 6, 7, 1. Close calls. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got enough stuff. I'm gonna send one of those back and take a retaliate for all of it. Okay. That was fun and complicated.
Was it? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to you.
That was just a lot of back and forth. I turned into red. So, have you seen how disgusting it is? There's no mutated organism in play. Discard this card. Draw the next terror card.
Well,
we can't stay here. If there are no victims in play, discard this card. There are victims in play. Panic all victims that are indoors, then panic all victims that are in a hallway. So do I panic the hallway ones twice then?
Yes.
Or do I do all the regular rooms and then
What
The
does
vic-
it say?
panic all victims that are indoors, then panic all victims that are in a hallway?
So
Panic everybody, then re-panic anybody who's still in a hallway. Okay.
That's how I read it.
Well, we're gonna start with me there then. Move you again. 2. Okay. Red. 6. Pack the hallway. Shuffle you off over there. Black. 3. Nowhere. First yellow. 4. Into the hallway. Nothing. And then the last yellow one up there. 1. Nothing. So then we've got 4 to do. I'm just going to roll these at once. All right. Starting with 1 side. 2, 6 into the kitchen. 5 into this bedroom. And 2 into that one. Okay. And then red is going to go to this hallway. Yellow is also going to go outside. He stays there. All right. Then frostbite. 1 for each of you. And the helicopter moves back. Well, alrighty then. You go ahead and fly a little faster, you fools.
Oops. I forgot to move the map.
There we go. One's all I need. Used up a time.
What is all we need?
Back to the station. Then I am going to call red in. Oh, I forgot to get those out. My white tokens
Do you need white tokens
for
for?
the items that have uses. Set number of uses. And I'm going to use a time and call red in to the lab with me. Hey, Red, why don't you come in here? I need to talk to you. He's assimilated. Reveal the mutated organism and apply the bloodlust effects from the bottom to the current bloodlust level. Shuffle this card back into the test results deck. Kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. So there's only 3 of them, and one of them is safe.
Yeah. 2 of them are safe.
Are 2 of them? Oh. Well then, here, you randomize those for me. And we've got this one. It's from the rightmost, right? And now things are going to start cooking. Okay, so target a victim. It's already here. Be here. Do 1 damage. That's a death.
Starting off strong.
Yeah. Why are you so far away? So he doesn't care about me. He wants to find a victim. Here, and then here, which is nobody there.
For the first time all game.
Right. Then new event card.
Was he the guy who was going in and out too? So he's like, I know there's people in that hallway.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Oh, I should get my gnarly guys out.
Should get that. What's the point of having them if you're not going to use them?
All right, event card. Comm specialist. The victim closest to, but not in, the radio room is now the comm specialist. Comm specialist is in the radio room. Once per action phase, you may roll a die. On 5 or 6, you may move the helicopter one space. Ooh, nice. If the comm specialist is killed, discard 2 action cards of your choice. If the comm specialist leaves play, discard this card. So that would be you. Okay. So that's that done. And now I continue. Almost forgot what I was doing there.
What phase was that, Jess? Oh, you've.
We're still in action phase. It's just we had to stop for that. Oh, and I have to give him a ton of freaking health. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ooh. All right.
Do you not have any health?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, did I forget to do mine? I have 4. I need to save some people. No, that was the knife. Okay. I'm gonna do a walk. Walk and focus to have 1 success at least. And move up 1 space. And lose the time. And I am going to weak attack. Don't want to do that. Okay, so my gun's gonna backfire. Well, I'm gonna do 2 damage to him. Then my gun's gonna backfire on me.
That's unfortunate.
That'll be that. So, Gillard, he gets a health back.
What does he get a health back for?
That's what he does.
Oh.
Yeah, no. It's not safe in here. Each victim that is adjacent to a hallway moves into the hallway. Oh, jeez.
Everybody back in the hallway.
I'm going to say that counts for these guys too. It's a party. Panic 1 victim from each. Panic 1 victim from each search space. Nope. Horror up 2. Ouch. Frostbite. Nope. And no to the helicopter.
Say and no to the helicopter while my phone's not ringing.
And no to the helicopter. Okay. Well, it's not attacking anybody, so. Panic phase. Oh, He's in the hallway too. Forgot about that. 1. He ran outside.
What a dummy.
And then also these go away because they've gone inside. I didn't do my planning phase.
Well, you're in the middle of panicking now.
We're gonna backtrack. We've got 3 points. I'm gonna take one of these. 2. Take a search, I think, just so I have something to discard if I need to. All right. Now,
Now to panic.
I suppose so. 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll all the dice. I think my first time rolling all the dice for legitimate reasons. Right, so 1. Start closest to him in the bedroom, in the rec room. Back over here. 3 into the kitchen. Side. No. Into the other hallway. All right.
What about?
There's 7 of them. I only have 6 dice.
Okay, so
You should be. And 5, which is upkeep phase. Nothing to upkeep. Because I already jumped ahead and took the frostbite off those 2. Because I got confused. And okay with that. So, action phase. I'm going to do a sprint. Give up close call and focus. Change this. So let's move up to 3. 1, 2, 3. And lose a time. And I'm going to use another time to tell him to go over here. Oh. If I really need to leave those there, because there's only one.
it's only one gun, and you've misfired it.
All right, now that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a close call, fly faster for 2. Now take another sprint. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so you can only have 10 cards.
That's what she said.
Don't think that's accurate. All right, killer phase. Heals 1. Terror card. Someone is destroying the test. Discard the test kit from the search that is closest to you, which is the tool shed, but I already took that one. 1 normal victim within 2 spaces of the associated search is killed. No? So, and then target victim and move twice. So he's in the hallway.
Isn't that guy at the helicopter within 2 spaces of the tool shed?
1, 2.
Hmm.
So that's all done. Nobody else died. Okay. Panic. Um, 4 into the commander's hut. And then action phase.
I guess so.
This is gonna be a thing. So I'm gonna use a time. Call this feller over to me. I'm gonna do a sprint. I'm gonna do a focus first. Yes. No. It's 210. Okay. Post call. This one. Third. Short rest. Hey, you. Come here. The time. And let's get them here.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my. So that's gonna take off. Put the air. And I already did my time. Take the post call. So good. Such good.
Such.
Oh, he doesn't have anything to heal. It must be you. If there are no victims on the board, blah blah blah. If there are any victims in your space, take 1 damage per victim. Nope. In each space with at least 2 victims and at least one is a normal victim. 1 normal victim is killed. And target and move, he's already there. And that was that. So the last terror card was pulled, so we get to the finale. When this card is revealed, any remaining exposed victims are immediately assimilated. If there's only one mutated organism in play and you are in its space at the beginning of the killer phase, you have been assimilated and lose the game. That was close. I mean, not really, not that far, but so then it's just this one, right? So I only get one more.
Yes.
It's the fast one. He has 5. Oops. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now, we go to the second half of their killer track, or we include that. Okay. So panic phase. Comms man needs to panic. 1 goes in there. Action phase. Oh, I forgot to do this.
What'd you forget to do? Plan again?
Put all my cards out. No, I planned. I just forgot to put all the cards back.
Oh.
So we're gonna go for a little walk. And we're just gonna take that And move one space. Lose the time. I think that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. So I'm going to take this Furious Strike and Cliff's Fall. Killer Phase. So, starting with the leftmost. This killer panics. 3. Here. Okay. And then he's going to target, move, and attack. But I am going to retaliate. Take that, and I'm going to do him 2 damage. Okay. And he's already healed. Is that? Let me make sure I didn't break it. Yes. Directly after normal killer action. He going to follow the comms man and kill him. You'll discard 2 action cards of your choice. Block. And focus. Failed me, comms man. Not that it would matter, because getting you into the radio room would have been difficult. All right. Killer phase, panic phase, nobody to panic. Upkeep. I think we're good. So I guess we're just gonna lead off with a Furious Strike.
Not so furious.
Focus. So 1, 2 damage, 4 down, and end. So I guess I'm done. Probably not, no.
What were you honestly going to achieve there?
Why? I didn't lose any time for anything, did I? So take this critical blow. I think I could fly faster. And then geez, this is hard without any of the stuff that I normally take. Take another guard.
Maybe you shouldn't take it all at once.
I think I'm going to take a distraction. Probably going to regret not taking critical blow. Planning phase done. Killer phase. So G is going to panic. One over here. Then he's going to come back over here. He had to go away and build up speed to attack me.
Can you go back out again?
And we're going to do a guard. Give up a watch and our other guard to reduce damage by 2. Which works. It's already healed. Just going to target 1, 2. Down the hall. Oh, shoot. I missed that. Shoot.
It's what?
I forgot to do all the crap for him.
Oh my gosh.
I guess we'll do that now.
How could you forget?
Us.
Alright.
I'm gonna skip the panics. Skip that. Skip that panic. Because it's not gonna affect anything. Chow time. The victim nearest to the kitchen is now the chef. During upkeep, if you and the chef are in the kitchen, take either heart or reduce horror. If the chef is killed, 2 horror. Cool.
Killed the chef.
Yes. He actually moves 3. But that doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay. We're good now.
Where are we at? He's in the hallway. Panic, nobody to panic. Upkeep phase. So we're upkeep phase. I'm trying to determine what I want to do. I think I'm okay with that. I'm gonna take that down. And then
Why did you get to take that down?
the chef.
Are you in the same space as him now?
Oh, you and the chef.
Yeah.
I thought it said or. Okay then.
He can't bake you cookies if you're not in the same place as him. It's cookies that take down horror.
Alright, those are there. I'm going to do weak attack. Probably would have been 2 successes. I'll take that.
You have to settle for 1 success.
So that's 2 damage. 1. He lays down on his side. And I take an owie. With stupid gun, as always, backfiring on me. We're gonna fly faster. I'm gonna do this one. With no success, lose a time, or lose 2 time and resolve again. Fudge. Lose that anyway, so 1, 2. Try again.
Go for it.
Okay.
So you were successful then?
No. Let me go ahead and try my distraction. But not with these dice.
They're fired.
There's nothing but fails. That whole time. 1 success. You at least got 1 time back.
Need all the time you can get.
Yes, you do. Let's take this. All right. That is that. Whoops. And he can't do anything at the moment because I've at the very least knocked him out or stunned him. And he's already healed. He going to move here and kill this feller.
Aw, that poor filler.
And more up. He heals.
Fine. Does that mean he gets to stand back up again?
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that that's how that would work.
That's what I would assume.
All right. So that's where we're gonna roll with it, and I took a little time out to review, and while doing that, I realized that I was forgetting to use my extra horror rolls die. So
So he heals and stands back up again?
that's what we're going with.
Then stand him back up.
Well,
does that mean he gets to take his turn now?
No, because we're already past him, weren't we?
Well,
yeah, we're already past him, but I did 2 damage, so it would have been down here. I'm gonna change my mind. Because at the very least, he would get this one. So then only one?
Yes.
Okay. Which still leaves me with. Or no, I didn't have the horn. No, I don't know. I'm all confused and flustered now. All right. That was the killer phase, right? Panic phase. Panic phase. Nobody to panic. Upkeep. I'm not in the kitchen. My turn. And I can't do anything to him. So I'm going to go ahead and take a short rest. Ease.
Take your sweet.
Right. 1 back. Minus the time. To do that. Not that it matters. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I know that's next. I think that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to take this retaliate. 4 and fly faster. And these. Okay. Killer phase. He's gonna panic. That's what he do. 1. And it's going to back to me. Bull rush me, but I'm gonna retaliate. And overkill kill him this time. And then next guy healed. Do 1. Chef, or we're gonna do the chef. And,
for making cookies.
Yep. So him. That's 2 horror. There. So he is going to come over here now and kill this guy. And we don't need to move the terror track up anymore because nothing else happens. What?
Oh. Step on me.
All right. And he's dead. Now to go get the other one.
You're never gonna get it.
I know, right?
You're all alone now.
All right. So nobody panic because everybody's dead. Oh yeah. So I'm going to fly faster.
Now that you remember helicopters are a thing.
I need to go 1. So we're going to lose a time, but they're going to save. And I'm going to take a health and take my retaliate card back.
Did you give yourself some health?
I did. So let me take a walk. Fuck that. So I'm gonna lose the time again. But you get to move to and weak attack. Okay.
You can weak attack from another room?
I've got a range of 1 on my gun.
You've been taking off your little weapons.
That one doesn't have any. So that's 2 damage to him. And then I think that's it. His turn. Heal 1. Oh no. Planning phase first. We've got 4. I think I'm gonna take Furious Strike. No. Alright. Now his turn. Already healed him. Going to come to me. I'm gonna showdown. I put him in the robot. But I'm going to retaliate. Hopefully. Okay, so I reduce damage by 2, so I still take 1. But I do 2 damage to him. And it's his turn. Nobody to panic. Nothing to upkeep. Furious Strike. Come on.
I think you missed.
Taking an ouchie. That goes up. End of the turn. Take these 2 and these 2, I guess. Instead of taking critical blow. Okay. His turn is going to heal 1. And attack me, but I'm going to guard. Nope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Focus. What? Yeah, I can do both, right? As long as I can pay for it, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say it's just disinteresting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pay off all of that, make it 2 successes, so I ignore all damage. Of like nothing.
What happens when you spend all your cards to kill Watson?
Right. um. So nobody panic, nothing to upkeep. Going to weak attack him. Whatever. I'm just gonna go with it as is. I think. I'm just gonna go with it as is. It's a gamble either way. Because if I don't, I would still probably die. So he takes 2 damage. I take a damage, and a
Good riddance.
stupid gun. That's terrible. All the damage I took was from my stupid gun.
What does they say about a good craftsman and his tools?
Well, I mean, I just found this rusty old revolver in the shed.
You weren't even sure it was a revolver at first. It was a revolver.
Right? Oh, that was a good one, though. Especially once it finally started going.